Great. So we have our last company coming up. How did you guys enjoy the first three? Huh? It's getting late, I know. How about we do something to kind of pump things up? All right, you guys, you're Team A. All right. Let's hear from Team A. Woo! Team A. Woo! Team B. Woo! Awesome. You in the red shirt. You're Team C. Team C. All right, just the red shirt. Nobody else can help. Team A. Team B. Team C. All right, that's good. That's what I like to see. Rock and roll. All the way from Vietnam, ladies and gentlemen. The company is called Smartbike. Please give me some cheers. Put it together for Phu Nguyen. Everybody, thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ngô from Vietnam, the CMO of Smartbike team. Our company, DBS Corporation, is now working on the Smartbike to help individuals prevent motorbike theft and also help companies administrate their motorbike delivery system. We are looking forward to raise $500,000 here in Indonesia to expand the market here. In Southeast Asia in general and in Indonesia in particular, motorbike theft is a real problem. Each day there are 22 motorbikes are stolen every day, and only 1/3 of the cases are solved. This is the reason why we are working on this project. Smartbike is an electronic lock and also a tracking device for motorbike. It works thanks to GPS technology and Bluetooth for low energy. And let me tell you how this works. The distance between there will be three main functions. The first function is the automatic. The first function will be automatic. The first function will be automatic mode. The distance between your smartphone and your bike will control the standard lock or unlock of the Smartbike device. When the distance is further than 5 meters, the lock function will automatically activate and your bike is now protected, as you can see here. In contrast, when the distance is less than 5 meters, the unlock function will be activated and your bike is now ready to run. You don't have to care if you lock your bike or not. Everything is automatic. The second function is the manual mode. You can use an application installed on the smartphone to switch the status lock or unlock of the Smartbike device. In case you don't have a smartphone, you can use a mount tag which is already attached in the Smartbike set. Its function is just like the same as your smartphone with a lock and unlock function. And the last function is the tracking function. Thanks to GPS technology, this function can be utilized across platforms whether PC, laptop, smartphone or tablet to track the current location of your device and with the accuracy of 2 meters. And that's all about the functions of our Smartbike device. It is now in the prototype stage and we are working on the next version. Fuel calculator will be integrated to this version and it can help the company administrate their motorbike delivery system more efficiently. That's it all about the Smartbike device, but the question now is how potential, how big is this market? Now in Indonesia, there are 64 million bikes operating on the street, and the compounded annual growth rate from 2000 to 2011 is 22.5%. This will be a very promising market for our Smartbike device. Also, we are receiving some orders from Cambodia and Kenya, and we are considering expanding our market there. For the bigger picture, we aim at India and Thailand, the countries with the second and the third fastest growth rates in the world. And the next question is, how can we make money? There will be two lines of products. For each basic product will be available at the price of $30. All the manufacturing process will be carried out in Vietnam and the goods will be imported overseas. Before the Smartbike device, we also launched another product that is the black box for automobiles, and its business is going quite good in Vietnam. We get good customers like in Vietnam like Pepsi Cola, Coca-Cola or the national airport of Vietnam. I talk much about our team, but who are we? We are a Vietnamese young and energetic team. Now our company has 40 people. In the last September, we have just won the first ride at Demo Asian with the Smartbike. And last year, we won another prize from Vietnamese government for a solution. And last 3 years, we won the first prize from HTC for the software. The CEO of our company, the man with the glasses there, is get the master degree in IT and has 30 years working experience. Before the foundation of this company, he has worked for many overseas companies as the senior manager there. Although my team and one mostly specialized in technology, we get good consultants very experienced in finance, import-export process, and law in Vietnam. We do believe in the ability of our team. They are my dream team. I strongly believe that our team has what it takes to make Smartbike a success in Indonesia. We are solving a real problem in Indonesia with a sizable market of 64 million bikers. And we are to reach the next milestone. We are looking forward to raise $500,000 US. Once again, this is our product. This one, the Smartbike. This is our team here in Vietnam. And this is our ring. Once again, thank you very much for listening.
Thank you. Yeah, it's not a question, but it's just a recommendation about how promote your product, and maybe so you can work with an insurance company, right? And so that means if customer of insurance company has this kind of product, maybe there's a high probability that they can find store back easily, and so insurance company can save money, and so that's my just idea, but yeah. Can try that.
Sorry, I can get what you said.
Yeah, so you can work with insurance company, casualty insurance company,
He shared an idea with you that you can work with insurance companies.
Yeah.
Actually, we have connect with an insurance company. It's the III in Vietnam.
Oh, really? Okay.
And they have a package of motorbike insurance. But in Vietnam, motorbike theft is very common.
I see.
And therefore, the risk is high and the rise of the package is very high. They want to buy our products, put it in the insurance pocket,
I see.
and then the price of the package is low. And then they can easily buy sell their insurance packet for motorbike. And this is the reason why the motorbike pocket insurance in Vietnam is not very common, because the risk is very high. It makes the price very high.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And so you already work with the company.
How many packages were sold?
The
insurance packages were sold in how many months?
We have just worked with them, we give them some demo, and they are testing our product to go to a final decision at the very beginning of next year.
So how many have been sold so far?
Actually, we have not yet sold the product. This product is not available in the market. We are giving them to some famous forum of technology in Vietnam, and they are testing the product. We want some feedback from our customer.
I like the product, but one thing that hits my mind is, what's your original tech? Because you're utilizing PLE. I think you're utilizing GPS and also maybe Google Map for the tracking. So what's your original tech? Are you just combining the techs?
Okay, what we are aiming most to in the Bluetooth for low energy is the lock function. And for the GPS technology, we don't want our customer to lose a bike to use the GPS to track the current location of the bike. The GPS technology is just the backup for the lock function. Actually, with the GPS technology, we are working with a delivery system in Vietnam, and they just want the GPS technology. They want to put the device in their motorbike, and they can control the status of the bike.
Sure.
shortly, so what's yours? I mean, what's your key competitive?
Bluetooth for low energy, the lock function.
Okay, got it.
So wait, so it's a hardware device, is it? So it's those, it's that. Great. Well,
It will be inserted in the bike.
Great. But do you plan to actually make this this platform into an application or
We have an application on the smartphone to.
How about making this also into a web application?
On the web, we can use the tracking function to track the current location of the bike. But for the lock function, we have to use the smartphone or the small tab.
I mean, one suggestion that I can make to you is that number one is if you want a lot of giant amounts of distribution on this, you can partner up with guys like Opera Mini and try to run this software off of their platform so that you can track bikers who don't need to buy yourself the hardware. Secondarily, I suggest that you try to diversify your business model, that you can collect a lot of information from the devices, right? Traffic, speed and whatnot, and you can actually sell this at a premium to the traffic associations or other aggregators who want that kind of information. So, oops, sorry, somebody just pinged you. Yeah. And I think in many ways this is a start of building your own ecosystem. I'm sure that you can really create the value that you want. But just one thing that a suggestion I can make is with reference to the partnerships that you could make with web browsers is that try to make this as painless as possible for the adopters. In that they need to really be able to easily interact with your platform. And right now, as of 21st century, 22nd century, adopting a hardware platform into your life is a much harder sell.
I think what's exciting about your business is that I'm not sure if this will happen to your thing or if you can make this happen, but for some car makers, they've adopted technologies which other people have produced, whether it's just Bluetooth it works with Bentley working with Android devices as they've got Android software in the Bentleys and so forth. Whether or not the motorbike manufacturers would just buy your stuff in bulk and use your technology in bulk as the provider, and it becomes a feature for them to sell more bikes because they build it in. But overall, I think you're using readily available technology and applying it to a very big problem, and it's all very exciting. So I wish you all the best.
Actually, we have registered for the patent of this technology in Vietnam, and next week we will get the patent in Tokyo. So it's just for the protection of ourselves. Actually, we tried to get it in the US, but the procedure is very complicated. And my consultant told me to make it first in Tokyo and then to the US. So when somebody wants to copy my technology, they have to ask for my permission and pay for me.
Because you've got your patents filed and stuff going on in the US, that's why. Is that what you're saying?
What?
No, sorry, I didn't really get your last bit. I didn't really understand.
Okay, this is my process. I have registered to get the patent in Vietnam. Next year, very beginning.
A patent in Vietnam, got it.
A patent in Vietnam. And the very beginning of next year, we will move to Tokyo to get a patent there. Because my consultant had, it's very difficult to get a patent in the US first. Just get in Tokyo first, and then it make much more easier to get the patent in the US while you have the one in Tokyo.
And patents aside, it probably makes sense to see how you can just get the product out in the market and get people to start buying this, whether the insurance companies to push it out or the motorbike makers themselves to just get the mass distribution out. Because I guess the best defense of your business, aside from IP and patents, is obviously having consumers buy your stuff and trust your brand. Yeah, forget about it. It's fine. Let's talk later, man. Right.
Okay, any questions? Thank you very much for your questions.
Thank you, everybody. Nice work. Wow, that's interesting. I'm actually a mentor at a hardware accelerator in Shenzhen called Hackcelerator. And I think it's fascinating, this whole wave of very rapidly and cheaply prototyped hardware connected with sort of open source and sort of cheaper software, and I think that's a space definitely to watch. So thank you guys from Smartbike, and I would also very much like to thank Kylie from 500 Durians, Sai from Rakuten, Jimmy from K-Cube, and Nobutake from Global Brain Corporation. We will be back here at 9 a.m. tomorrow for another fun-filled, exciting day. Thank you very much, and give yourselves a round of applause. You guys have been an awesome audience. Thank you.